Whee! Alright, YouTube land. Hey, welcome back to the Roguelite Andy channel. And, let's see what happens. Oh yeah, she's definitely bumpy and pushy. But at the same time, my driveway is a muddy, mucky, goddamn mess. So, yeah, you can feel her pushing. Woo! Alright folks, so for those of you who don't know, this is my first time pulling motorcycle camper trailer. I pull trailers with pickup truck all the time, but this is the first go at it with motorcycle. I mean, a lot of people say, wow, I felt that pretty good too. A lot of people say you don't know it's back there. Well, you know it's back there. I'm not gonna lie. I know it's back there, for sure. I'm sure it'll be something that we'll get used to. A little nervous at first. At the same time, we're not loaded down. You can tell that front tire is not as planted as it should be. Get around this bump here. But I mean, it seems to respond pretty well with the bike and leaning. Seems to. Gotta be very cautious of what lane you're in. Within your lane. Don't want to be too close. Keep your eye on the mirrors and stuff. Go ahead and slow her down a bit here. Now this is not something, excuse me, not something where I think you're going to be going out there and running fast like we like to. Which is understandable. I mean, you are pulling a trailer. But, I mean, it seems to pull pretty nice so far. Haven't pulled it that far. A couple miles. We're just checking it out and seeing. I do have, for weight, the spare tires in there. And that could be part of it too. But the spare tires in there and our new mattress, it's still in the box because it had some weight to it. So it is still in there. I do not like the way that ball feels though. You can feel that ball, it wants to push. push and pull and bounce around a bit, that you can feel. But we're going to take care of that with a heim joint. And this isn't something that we're going to be pulling around every single day, just when we go on trips and stuff like that. So probably wouldn't be too bad. But I mean, yeah, just mind your gears, mind your speed. May have to hold that RPM up a little bit more. It's definitely something different. Definitely different. Which, as far as RPMs and stuff like that go, I run a little bit on the higher side anyway. I will say I have been an ambassador of stock suspension, and I turned it up a little bit. I didn't look at the chart and all that stuff, and I didn't weigh anything out. I just kind of felt, the air mattress was, or not air mattress, but the memory foam mattress in the box all rolled up was a little bit heavier than the spare tire, it seemed like. So I went ahead, I took that and put it over the axle, and then I put the spare tire in the front, and then I got our little camp grill in the back, and it's not very heavy at all. But I mean, I'm looking, and the trailer's not a swaying. We're doing about 60 mile an hour right now, and that trailer's not swaying. It's got a single axle, but at the same time it's got independent suspension on each axle, so that should help out some. But back to what I was saying, I've been an ambassador of the Harley stock suspension and the vast improvement, even though they just have one shock and then basically what people call a slave shock. It is still better than what I was used to coming off of a 20-year-old bike. It was way better. I will say right now, with a trailer on, we're going to have to do some research and definitely look into some new suspension for the front and the back. I'm not just going to do one, I'm going to do them both. But yeah, I mean, we're tooling along 60 mile an hour in fifth gear. So, I mean, it doesn't seem to be like a big deal. You know it's back there. Coming down my driveway, which my driveway is a muddy, mucky mess. So, coming down my driveway and, phone call, nope. Coming down my driveway, you can feel it pushing. It would help to have brakes on the trailer. Then you gotta run brake controller and all that stuff. But coming down my driveway was not fun. But at the same time, it is a muddy, mucky mess. And I'm sure getting back up, it's going to be equally as much fun. So who knows? Don't be surprised. You might see them both on their side. God, I hope not. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you can feel it when you go down the hill. You can feel it pushing. It's not swaying around, anything like that, and pushing you too hard. But it will push you. There we go, 6th gear. You can let the weight be your friend, I guess. This road's pretty bumpy. Oh, something else I didn't do. Somebody kicked me in the ass for it. If you want to, when you see me, didn't check tire pressures on the bike either. The bike's been sitting for a while. I probably should have done that. I checked them last time. It's been a month or so. Probably should have checked them. It doesn't feel horrible. I mean, you're not going to stop on a dime. In fact, I think that staying off the brakes would probably be your friend. But hey, I put you guys up in the air a bit, and we'll see. We'll see if you guys can see that trailer back there. Let you guys watch it for a minute there. We're not going far. We're not going camping. It's not cold out yet. It's not real cold. It's actually Christmas Eve, so Merry Christmas, folks. We got the wiring done. Those videos were fun to make. Bring you guys back down here a little bit. I know them batteries don't like that real cold wind. Even though it's not that cold out, that wind can be a little cold on them. It's not that bad. Get used to it. I mean, at first the feeling's a little eerie. It's not too awful bad, I guess. See, usually we get places, and we get places quick. We put, we run pretty hard, pretty fast to get places. And the only thing now is we're not going to be able to do that. We're just going to have to take our time, getting to where we want to go. That's all. It might take a little bit longer. I don't know. We'll, when we get the Heim joint kit, we'll do video or something about that. I'm sure we'll do an install video with it. And yeah, slow speeds. That front tire does not feel planted at all. Not in the least. Not even a little bit. It's definitely. I don't have the wife on the back, and I don't have all our gear on there either, so Yeah, we're definitely going to have to pay attention to some weight and things of that nature. Overall, it's not that bad. It's a different feeling than what you would be used to going out and riding. But that's just a quick little pool wear. That's not far. I think it might end up being like 20 miles total. Something like that. Or just, it's Christmas Eve. I literally have a hoodie and blue jeans on. Didn't even put my heated jacket liner on. Because I've been doing the wiring harness for the bike and the wiring on the trailer. And you guys will see those videos. This one will probably come out before them. But you guys will be, yeah, this one probably, actually, I'll probably go ahead and drop this one today. Just because it's Christmas Eve and tell everybody Merry Christmas. But, yeah, it's not horrible. It's definitely different, and I'm sure over time, the more we pull it, the more comfortable I'll get. I'm sure once we get everything that we're going to need for camping and get everything loaded down, we will be taking and weighing everything out. Make sure we get the tongue weight right and the weight over the axle and all that stuff right, and trying to keep everything packed in the same order. We're going to get some stuff to make it easier for camping, but at the same time, I don't want to overload, so to speak. The ride of the bike isn't that bad with the weight on it. Like the hitting the bumps and stuff like that, it's not that bad with the stock suspension. You feel it, and that I don't care for that ball. That you can really feel that ball, and people say you don't. You can feel it when you go slow down. You feel it wanting to push on you and stuff, and then when you throttle, you feel it. You feel that slop. And the Heim joint's supposed to take care of that. I know Mr. McStash did it, and he said it made a world of difference. But, I mean, the bumps and stuff aren't that bad. It's not like it's beating the heck out of you. The suspension is rebounding pretty good, I think. I think it could be better. Definitely going to want to, I would say we're going to want to map our destinations out, take time with that, and study the routes a little bit instead of just relying on GPS, because I don't believe this is something that we want to say, alright, there's a dirt road, let's go ahead and turn on it. We're going to have to be more mindful in our travels. I can guarantee you of that. But the bike has no problem pulling it. It's not really a big difference in how I normally shift compared to how I'm shifting now. Other than when I want to stop, probably and slow down way ahead, give myself more time. And if a light's turned yellow, you're not going to do a quick stop. You're just going to have to make up your mind to go ahead and go through it. It's just the way it is. It's not that bad. Definitely, I think will improve upon skills. I do think that it'll. You have to be mindful already when you're out here, and I definitely think it's gonna make you more mindful. At least it's gonna make me more mindful. I will say that much. Like my driveway, I usually go up on the right side, and I don't think I'll be able to do that. I usually go up on the right side because it's the smoothest and hardest. The left side's kind of soft when you get up towards the top. I'm not real comfortable going up the center because it's still loose gravel and stuff like that. See what happens. Momentum will be your friend, I guess. And if I don't like it, as far as that aspect goes, getting up and down the driveway, it's not that big of a deal. I could, and my driveway is not motorcycle friendly, let alone motorcycle trailer friendly. It just, yeah, it's not. I've worked on it, but it just, you can't do nothing about Mother Nature. She's gonna do what she's gonna do. But I could just pull the trailer down to the post office here and do it that way, or with the truck, or pull it over to my neighbor's and probably leave my truck parked at the bottom of his driveway and he wouldn't say nothing. I mean, there's avenues, there's alternatives that we can take just to be safe and mindful. I mean, that's all we gotta do. Just be mindful of things. Yeah, I mean, with it upright, it's fine. It doesn't feel all that bad. It's just those slow speed maneuvers. And to be honest with you, I'm not 100% sure, and I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I was, ooh, there's a bump when I hit. I was really excited about pulling this thing. I've been working on it, trying to get stuff done. I had some problems. You guys will have to stay tuned to the channel and the Dick Around the Garage series to see that stuff. I think I already dropped the first one, but yeah, just be mindful. Oh, yeah, the slow speed deal, that could be because tire pressure could be 2 pounds low. But anyway, y'all, pray for me. Hope we make it up the driveway with it. We should. But yeah, just hope we make it up the driveway with it and nothing bad happens. Probably shouldn't have done it on a day like today where it's wet and overcast. It's not raining, it's just wet from where it did rain. Probably should have waited, been a little more patient. Oh, and the other thing we'll see, probably because this was a test ride, see how well it looks like that light's on, so see how well that harness holds up. I'm going to check it and see how much heat it's getting on it, see how warm it is where we mounted it to the hitch for the plug there. See what happens, I guess. I mean, some ideas you don't know if they're going to work unless you try them. You know, that's just the way it is. But we're going to jump on off of here. I thank you guys for watching. Go ahead and like, share, subscribe, and Merry Christmas, folks. I hope you guys have a very, very Merry Christmas, and you know, you get all the motorcycle parts and stuff that you want for your motorcycle this year. We'll see y'all on the next one. We made it.